In this tutorial, we'll learn about AWS Lambda, which is the serverless compute service provided by Amazon Web Services. It allows you to run code without provisioning or managing servers. With AWS Lambda, you can execute your code in response to events such as HTTP requests, file uploads, or database changes, and you only pay for the compute time you consume. AWS Lambda is a serverless compute service provided by Amazon Web Services that allows you to run code without provisioning or managing servers. It is event-driven, meaning your code is automatically triggered by events such as HTTP requests, file uploads, or database changes. AWS Lambda also offers automatic scaling, so it can handle anything from a few requests to thousands without manual intervention. Additionally, it follows a pay-as-you-go pricing model, where you are only charged for the compute time your code actually uses. To get started, first create an account on Amazon Web Services, then log in as the root user. From the console, open AWS Lambda, create a new function, add your code, and deploy it to launch your first Lambda. After logging into Amazon Web Services, use the search bar at the top of the console and type Lambda. Then select AWS Lambda to open the service and start creating your function. In AWS Lambda, click Create Function, choose your setup, like Author from Scratch, and proceed to configure and deploy your function. Enter Hello Lambda as the function name, and select Python 3.14 as the language to write your function. The console code editor supports Node.js, Python, and Ruby. Leave the rest of the settings as default and click Create Function to finish. Once it's created in AWS Lambda, you'll see the Hello Lambda function page, which includes details like the description, last modified date, function ARN, and function URL, along with tabs for code, configuration, and monitoring. Scroll down to the bottom of the function page to find the code source section, where you can edit your Python code and use the deploy and test buttons to save and run your function. After you click deploy and run the test event, you should see a successful status with the test event name displayed, a status code 200, and a response body like hello from Lambda, indicating your function executed correctly. Update your function code to a Lambda handler that reads two values from the event and returns their sum. After updating the code, click deploy. Run the test, and the response should return the sum. The output shows status succeeded, test event name test event, response status code 200, and body sum is 0. You can change A and B to 5 and 10 to display a different result. Click the deploy button to update the Lambda function, and the test button to display the output. The sum of 5 and 10 is 15. Restore your Python code to the original default Lambda handler. After updating, click deploy to confirm it returns the original function. Click on the test button to create new test event. When creating or editing your test event, set the event name to add numbers. Then scroll down to event JSON to update the value to A equals 7 and B equals 5. After entering your test event name and JSON payload, click Save to store the event. Open the Test tab, select your saved test event, e.g., add numbers, and click Test to run your function and see the output. Test has run successfully, showing the sum of 7 and 5 is 12, indicating your function executed without errors and returned a response as expected. In AWS Lambda, you've successfully learned how to create, configure, deploy, and test a Lambda function, including how to pass input via events, write a handler, and view execution results. This demonstrates the core idea of serverless compute. Your code runs on demand in response to events, scales automatically, and you don't need to manage any servers or infrastructure.